What's up, YouTube? Just going on a little walk after a little rainstorm. Comment: the sky after the Florida sky after rainstorm, there's nothing beats it. Take a look. Anyways, today I thought, since I'm going on this walk, why don't we take this moment to debunk the Passport Bro lies. I mean, the lies about Passport Bros that we see the feminist movement keeps constantly playing on about. Now, I know we already did this once before, but I thought we should give it a little bit of an update because of these all new immigration laws we keep hearing on about. So, let's talk about it, shall we? Now, in case if you guys weren't already aware, the first type of Passport Bro, aka the more traditional one, is when a man has a remote job, he can make remote American income, and he decides to make remote American income in another country and marries a woman from that country. Just leaves the US entirely. That's the traditional Passport Bro. Now, not everybody has that luxury, I'm afraid, of remote income. And hey, that's okay. That's where the second type of Passport Bros come from. Where, hey, you meet a woman online, you date them, and eventually you bring them over here. Now, I know what you're thinking. People might portray that as simping. And I'm like, okay, really? When you look at all these documents that both sides have to put into in order to make this work? Oh boy. But hey, given all the lies that we keep seeing the feminist movement portray about Passport Bros, I can kind of see where we got that image. Which is why we want to debunk those lies, especially with these new immigration laws. So, we'll start with the first one. The most popular one, the green card scam. Yeah, that one. You know, where, hey, the woman will be with you until she gets her green card. The moment she gets her green card, she's going to up and leave you. I'm like, okay, buddy. Oh, let's leave your number. Let's be honest, I'll be perfectly honest with you. When I started going down this road, I very quickly found out that even before these immigration laws, these new immigration laws came into play, even with a green card alone wouldn't grant that woman immunity from deportation. She would still need to submit at least 3 to 5 years of evidence of being in a committed marriage with you before she gets that. A green card alone does not give her immunity from deportation. It really does not. And that was even before these new immigration laws came in. With these new immigration laws, from what I saw and from what I've been reading, well, I think one of the biggest purpose of them is that, hey, you need to make an international marriage look like a really good deal on paper in order for make men invest in it by revealing to them like, hey, these women, they're not going to be able to finagle the system. Like, for example, in creating a conflict of powers. I mean, a conflict of two powers, like between family courts and immigration police. Which, I know what you're saying. Hey, I don't really think family courts are going to want to pick a fight with immigration police anyways. But nonetheless. One of the things I notice about these immigration laws, from my perspective, is that in order to prevent a conflict of two powers, even if she does end up leaving you, or does decide to leave you, well, guess what? Family court won't be handling your divorce case. They won't. Instead, your divorce or separation will go straight to immigration. And we don't know how immigration will handle that on a majority basis, especially if you have a prenup. Yep. That's what I recommend for everybody. I will not sign a marriage contract without a prenup. Nope, not gonna happen. And anyways, if she does try to leave you, there's going to be a very high chance that immigration will make the decision to deport her, because that's how they'll handle your case most of the time. And I know what you guys are saying, hey, isn't that a little bit cruel? Well, to be honest with you, I think that would be preferable that would be preferable than going through a male biased divorce court. Because the funny thing is that if they end up deporting her because he wants to leave you, guess what? Any assets that she developed here in the West, well, since those assets were made off of American resources, she doesn't get to keep them. Nope. They stay with you. And here's why, because like I said, they were made from American resources. So yeah, when you compare that to how much a guy would be spending in a divorce court, that's actually a much better deal. It honest to God is. Now, another lie I want to go over is that, like, hey, is getting a wife from overseas more expensive than getting a wife here? Well, I'll be honest with you, like, it really is not. It really isn't. Like, in fact, from my experience, the international dating market is a lot more affordable than the local Western dating market. And the reason why is because your only real expenses on the international dating market are going to be the two big ones: visiting her and relocating. And that's pretty much about it. Where when you're on the local Western dating market, yeah, I'll be honest with you, you look at everything you'll spend on that, between taking a girl out to dinner, taking a girl out to movies, buying these goods, etc., blah, 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 blah. Trying to fulfill all these insane standards of hers, you'll notice that, yeah, in reality, you'll be saving up a lot more money by just straight up investing in the international dating market. And to be honest with you, that will also make traveling a lot more affordable too. Because when you look at all the stuff you spend on the local Western dating market and you cut all those expenses out, you end up saving a lot more. Like, you really do. Anyways, another thing I want to point out about the lies about going back to that whole green card scam is that when you look at the current divorce rates, there really is no statistics on that at all. There really is not. Like, we all see what the current divorce rate actually says. We all see that. Another lie I want to debunk is, well, often would say that, like, hey, the woman would feel like a maid service, blah, blah, but she won't feel like your best friend. In reality, she will. Because the stuff that both sides have to commit to in order to make this work, regardless of where you want to relocate, I'll be honest with you, it's pretty intense. Like, I ended up learning about legal documents that I never even heard before. Like, honestly, literally, like, when was the last time any of you ever saw anyone carry a certificate of no marriage on their person? You know, a certificate saying that you're not currently married right now while you're trying to marry this woman. Nobody. I never seen anyone carry something like that. And what I found even more surprising, how easy it is to get something like that. Like, you just go straight into your county clerk's office and come out. Or county court office. Better names. Just go in and come out. No wait. Literally none. Let's see, what else is there? Oh yeah. Let's see. I can't think, what else is there about those lies they can keep promoting? Point is that she will be your best friend because both of you are committing a lot to this. You really are. Another lie that's going to be promoting is that, hey, it's going to be very suspicious that she's willing to leave family and come over here. Well, actually not. So unlike here in the West, in other countries, a lot of families actually very strongly encourage their children to move out of the house. Like, they really do. And try migrating to other countries. It's a very well thing to promote. It really is. And the other lies that their feminists keep promoting about the international dating market is that they say these women have little education and speak barely to no English. That's not true at all. I'll be honest with you, a lot of these women are very well educated. They are, and yeah, on many cases, English is their second language. But yeah, there are many cases out there where women don't speak English, and there's going to be a language barrier for you to overcome. I'll admit to that. However, that is a barrier that they will actively work on. Granted, the language barrier is not an easy barrier to overcome, but it's possible. But being poorly educated, that is a definite lie. It really is. Oh boy. Another lie that we keep seeing the feminist movement promote is that these men who do passport bros are dusty old men who can't get a real woman. Whatever that means. That's a complete total lie too. In reality, we're not dusty, we're not broke. Because if you look at what it costs to buy a plane ticket to the Philippines or to any of these other countries, yeah, there's no way we could be dusty or broke. In reality, the real reason why so many men are becoming passport bros, including myself, is because we're just fed up with a lot of this stuff that keeps being done to us. Like, we just decided that we had enough of having sex be utilized as a weapon against us. We had enough of constantly feeling ashamed for being born a man. We had enough of these endless amount of expectations. And the other thing is that we're fed up with is that we're just fed up with constantly being demanded all these things. I mean, all these expectations placed on us and never once being offered anything in return. Like, we really are. We're just fed up with it. And we don't think it's worth it anymore. The other thing about the reason why passport bros really do this, or why men become passport bros, isn't really, from my personal experience, it's not really that we have anything against women at all. No. We just took a good look at what the local Western dating market is offering and compared it to the international dating market. And we're just choosing the dating market that has the better offers. That's really all what it comes down to. The other lie I keep seeing feminists promote about passport bros is that, hey, since these men are choosing to date women from other countries instead of women here, they're saying that the international dating market is better. They're not judging people by content of character. My counter to that is, okay, how exactly do you expect a man to judge someone by content of character other besides taking a real good look at what someone is trying to offer to their life? Not a big thing, huh? Anyways, that's all I got time for today. I'll go make my way home and FaceTime with Carlene again. I'm really looking forward to spending my life with her. Peace out, everybody. Peace out.